Hello students, welcome to Saurav Sir's classes. This video is Coding Decoding Part 2, and in this video we will learn about the type of coding in which the letters of the words are replaced by other words following a certain pattern. Now suppose it is given that trend is coded as USFOE, then how will entry be coded as? Now here, as we can see, that T plus 1 is equals to U, R plus 1 is equals to S, E plus 1 is equals to F, N plus 1 is equals to O, and E plus 1 is equals to E. So entry would be coded as E plus 1 is equals to F, N plus 1 is equals to O, T plus 1 is equals to U, R plus 1 is equals to S, and Y plus 1 is equals to Z. So entry would be coded as FOUSZ. So here what is happening is forward sequence coding. Forward sequence coding. Similarly, there can be backward sequence coding. Backward sequence coding. For example, here we are given that blend is coded as AKDMC, then how will fresh be coded as? Here B minus 1 is equals to A, L minus 1 is equals to K, E minus 1 is equals to D, N minus 1 is equals to M, and D minus 1 is C. So similarly we would have F minus 1 is equals to E, R minus 1 is equals to Q, E minus 1 is equals to D, S minus 1 is equals to R, and H minus 1 is equals to G. So fresh would be coded as EQDRG. Note here we are doing plus 1 and minus 1, however it can be other numbers like plus 4, minus 3, and so on. Now the next is mixed sequence coding. That is, it can be combination of plus and minus. For example, if name is coded as OYPA, then how will team be coded as? Now if we can, now first we are writing name and the coded word, that is OYPA. Now N plus 1 is equals to O, A minus 2 is equals to Y, because A minus 1 is taken as Z, and then Y. So A minus 2 is Y, M plus 3 is equals to P, and E minus 4 is A. So now we are writing our next word, that is team. Then we will have to have T plus 1 is equals to U. Next, E minus 2 is equals to C. Then A plus 3 is D, and M minus 4 is I. So team is coded as UCDI. Sometimes there is direct letter coding. For example, if it is in a question, if it is given that silver is coded as ZXY BDQ and Kamal is coded as LNCNY. So how would Vikas be coded as? Here we can see that what is happening is there is a direct coding. Here V is coded as B. So here we will get B. Next is I. I is coded as X. So we get the next letter as X. K is coded as L. Then it is L. A is coded as N. Next is N. And S is coded as Z. So Vikas is coded as BXLNZ. Note here this coding does not follow any type of rules. Here one letter is directly coded as another letter. Sometimes the letters are coded with its opposite letters. For example, this question where notion is coded as MLG RLM, we have to find how vector is coded as. Now we know that M is the opposite letter of N. L is the opposite letter of O. G is the opposite letter of T. Similarly, R is the opposite letter of I. And I've already said L is the opposite letter of O and M is the opposite letter of N. Now here we have to find the code of vector. Now opposite of V is E. So thus opposite of C is X. T is G. O is L and R is I. So vector is coded as EVXGLI. Now suppose we have a following question where BAT is coded as ACZBSU and we have to find how 6 will be coded as. Here we can see that the word has 3 letters while its code has 6 letters. So dividing them in pairs, we can see that B is replaced by AC. So which is the letters to the left and right. Similarly, A is replaced by ZB and T is replaced by SU. So in a similar manner, S would be replaced by RT, I would be replaced by HJ and X would be replaced by WY. So 6 would be coded as RT HJ WY. So here each letter is getting replaced by a pair of letters in which one is the letter to their left and other is the letter to their right.